Hello beautifuls, my name is EPICTREASURE and this tutorial for you today is the complete step-by-step build of this castle for Palworld in the new update. If you like what you see, come like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. Come join the Discord channel, link in the description below. That channel has all different Palworld features including screenshots of these builds so you can build seamlessly. This build is in the new area where you can see the cherry blossom trees, but also has this beautiful waterfall feature, which is the main hero of this piece, I guess, that flows over the top of a chest that spawns all the time, a cherry blossom dungeon underneath it. But I really wanted to build this castle based around the waterfall feature, which runs right through the middle of it. It does utilize the defensive walls, which they did nerf, but I found a workaround for that. And indeed, bringing the outdoors indoors with this build, with this whole entire water feature inside it, which is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful symmetrical design inside too. And also going from the inside out, having this decking run into seamlessly, beautiful rock feature there, etc. Now, I hope you enjoy this build. It's taken a little while. Thank you again so much for your support and welcome to all the new members. Alright, so this is where we're at. Let's have a look at the location on the map, which is -683 and 163 in the new area. Reason being, obviously, it is stunning. So this has a beautiful waterfall that goes behind a stone bridge. You can throw a little dungeon in there, which is the Cherry Blossom Dungeon. And it's just a very stunning, flat piece of land with also the magical little tree at the front. For you. So what we're going to begin with is we're going to start with the glass bridge and the entire front strip of the castle. That's what we have to get right in the first place because we want the big double stone doors. So usually if we're just having a 1x1 square door, then we'll place that right in the center. But in this case, we have to have it perfectly split in the middle, if you know what I mean. So we have to have two glass pieces meeting at this midpoint here. And in order to do that, we need to put two foundation pieces on each side and then place the glass pieces there because we don't want foundation glass pieces, right? Because they're chunky. We want the flooring so the water can run beautifully through it without seeing all the chunky glass bits, if that makes any sense. So that's what we're going to start to do. Let us begin. So what we want to do now is we want to divide this mouth of the waterfall into half because the main gate, the stone gate, is 2 squares wide. So we want the center of the gate to be in the center of the mouth of the waterfall. And as you know, we can't just grab a glass roof and just chuck it down. If we put the glass foundation in, you're going to have this big, ugly, like blocky looking thing. Let's have a look. Let's jump up in our movie. See how it's got you can see all the ugly metal and stuff through it, which we don't want. That's why I'm going to say we're definitely using a roof here. But in order to use the roof, we need to use foundation pieces on each side of it. So we need to get this on the high ground every time. If you build from the low ground, and then build across, you're not going to be able to keep building because it'll jut into the earth, which we don't want that to happen. So let us grab our foundation piece. See where that takes us. So the glass piece is... Ooh, I think I might have snap that right in the middle. Maybe. I'm gonna know until I do a flyover. Guess you go. Oh, it's just off. It's just off. It's just off. Oh, just a couple of cobblestones away. So we need to move the end. It's gonna be really hard to do. Enjoy the suffering along with me. So, okay, I'm not even moving. So finicky. 1, 2 cobblestones. So let's see, maybe it's gone too far. Glass roof. 1, 2. But I've done it too far. Let's see. Oh, just. It's just off. All right. But at least you get to see how to fine tune. And don't move your character anywhere. That's it. Right, come back here. I'll grab these. Gotta get it right. If you muck this part up, not to freak you out, but it's going to wreck the entire build. But let's see. 1, 2. Get it right. There we go. That's centered. All right. So now we have the beautiful water flowing perfectly with that centered double glass piece. Now, numerical wise, it is 9 squares across. 2 of those are glass. So we're going to do 7 stone on this side and 7 stone on that side. Now you might want to change this around if you find that your angle runs into the cherry blossom tree, if you want to keep it. But once you get this line right, the rest is cake. So let us continue. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put the 7 stone foundation pieces on each side. So we've got 1 here already. 1, make sure they're all going the right way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, remember we're going to move the PAL box anyway. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 glass roof pieces. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, right here, roughly roundabouts, will be a cherry blossom tree, which you'll have to cut down because we need to build a wall there. You know exactly what to do. You know, to put these foundation pieces in first, then the glass, the 2-piece of glass roofing, and then strip it all along. Let's have a flyover to make sure that we like the positioning. Oh, we do. Okay, so the next part we're going to do is the next strip of foundation pieces. Again, same stuff. We might end up changing some foundation pieces to be glass, just depending on wherever the wind takes us, I suppose. But I'm usually pretty consistent. If I ever make really crazy errors, I will likely edit it out. I really like to do things in one take, but that just never happens with the castles just because they're so long and can be quite finicky. So remember, we're going to move our PAL box anyway, and that's not going to destroy any of these structures. So again, the same thing with the roof pieces, glass roof, 1, 2, and then jumping over to your stone foundation here. Right? That's what it looks like. Look at you go. All right, what we're going to do now is start to do the front part. So we're going to get a flat stone wall and we're going to put it here. Right? Flat stone wall, slap it on down there. The next part that we're going to do is we're going to get another stone wall and go 2 high. And again, exactly the same on the other side. 1, 2 high. Okay? Then we'll put the joyous stone gate there to start with because it just looks nice and exciting to have there straight away. So we're going to align this. See where that black cross is? So we're going to make sure that this door, the center of the door, is matched with that. And then drop it. Might take some fiddle faddling around. It's always handy to have an Anubis available to help you just build. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is get our stone windows, and we're going to have 1, 2, 3 high. 2, 3. Okay. This next part, we're going to have a stone wall, And it's going to be 1, 2, 3 high also. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Like so. The next part we're going to do is have a door, stone door here. 1. Then we're going to have 2 flat stone walls above it. Like that. The next part we're going to do is some windows. So stone wall and windows. 1, 2, 3. And then again at the front, 1, 2, 3. Okay. The next part we're going to do is it's going to be 4 high, and it is at the same frontage. We're not going to run this one back. So it's 1, 2, 3. You have to climb up this one. Yep. And then 4. Okay. And around this side, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll just jump up and do the lucky last one. 4. Okay. We'll deal with the guts of it later. So we've done our front door there. We're going to get our windows again, which is 1, 2, 3 high. Then we're going to get our stone walls. 1, 2, 3. Flat at the front. 1, 2, 3. And then around this side. 1, 2, 3. Then we've got our matching stone door here. 1. And then the flat walls. 1, 2 high. Then we've got our windows again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And around the corner. 1, 2. Actually, we don't want to go around the corner with this one, do we? Let's give it a go. We want the flat frontage. So we go 1, this is one with the 4. 2, 3, sorry, 4 high, tricked myself. And then 4 high. All right, zip around the corner. Stay in. 1, 2, 3, and number 4 up the top. All right, let's have a fly over and see how we're doing with our Dragon. Yeah, look at it go. Yeah, you like it, don't you? So, here comes the fun part. I hope you're ready for this one. We're going to deal with the foundation pieces with the defensive walls. And you know we need to fix up that gate. It's crooked. The defensive walls are something that thus far, at the time I've recorded this, they've nerfed it. So you can only build on the earth. You can't build on foundations. So you're going, epic, I can't build these. I promise you again, we're just going to do some smoke and mirrors until they fix it. Fingers crossed they do. I get it's a defensive wall, but what can you do? You gotta work with what you got. So what we're going to do is do these little side wings, and then we're going to do the dreaded defensive walls. And let us continue. So with the side parts, we're going to get some more stone foundation pieces and build them back by 1. So we have our frontage, we have the edge of our building, and then we're going to jump here, and then we're going to put a stone door here. Then we're going to put a window there. Okay? Stone, stone, everywhere. Around this side, we're going to start utilizing our glass. So our glass wall can go here. We're going to get another foundation piece. Now, you might like to change this later on, but we'll just do the guts of it anyway. Like this is a little room, basically. Then we've got our glass wall again there, right? So at this point, we're going to have a glass triangle wall there. A glass triangle wall. Remember to spin it around with your RB left B if you're on Xbox. And then we're going to go over to our stone slanted roof. get your crosshair up the top, like here, look where my crosshair is, and then rotate around with my using RB left B. See, it spins it, place it down. Okay, same on the other side. We're going to go get our slanted roof again, that crosshair, put up, you know, at the sort of top of that triangle, rotate around like that, okay? We might actually have to put a, let me see, let us see, that's fine. You want a window there, go nuts. And then we'll put another one here. And again, we might change this as we go along. So that part's done. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go nuts with the glass foundation across this section. So just run it across, run it across, run it across. You could probably, if you wanted to, use the glass roofing as we get closer to this part so we don't have those big things sticking out that, you know, trigger me. So the glass roof, and then go back to glass foundation across here. I'm going to jump into bed and sleep right now because she's getting dark. Use your grapple. Shut if you're lazy. And sleep. And then we'll continue on. This masterful creation. Oh, I'll have this on the way. Thank you. Look at it. It's so amazing already, isn't it? Alright. So we're going to do the same over this side. This is a little bit finicky because we have to move the PAL box, which will stretch it out a little bit. But when we're building, just make sure you stay in the perimeter so you have access to the materials. So foundations, again, stone. And then 4 of those, remember? It's like this little hut thing. It's exactly the same as that side. So over this one, we have our stone door here. And then we have our one with the window there. Okay, oh, it's so pretty, isn't it? So remember over this side, I like to have the glass wall, the triangles. Remember to rotate them around. And then get your stone slanted roof there. Stone slanted roof up here. Spin, spin, spin. Around. Looking beautiful. And, oh yeah, we want to put, this is an interesting part. We're going to use a glass wall door here. And then we're going to use the glass wall here so we can have the full view of the cherry blossom tree. I'm serious, going deep dive with this, aren't I? So back to the strip of glass foundations. 2, 3, you don't have to count anymore. You know exactly where it goes. There, then we do the glass roofing. 1, 2 glass roofings, glass foundation, continue along. The majority of this build, flooring is glass, and then it shifts into wood. And the wood, basically, I wanted to bring the environment into the actual castle, which is done through this water part, which is really nice. So, and I wanted it all enclosed too. I wanted everything to be, you know, airtight, if you will. So that's what it looks like. Now let's have a little flyover and suss out. Oh, we need to do that little bits of the roof there. Look at that. So we're going to dip down a bit and have a look. That's what it should look like thus far. So we'll take a screenshot now, bang. And then what we're going to do is I've been not wanting to do this part, the defensive walls. Now remember, when they fix the nerfing of this shocking thing, then we won't even have to worry about it. But we have to be creative. And we will. So for a while, there'll be a little hole in front of these big walls, but we're going to be creative and fill them in. So let us do that. Ooh, I don't want to do this part. This is a part I've been dreading. Okay, let's go though. So here comes the fun part, the defensive walls. It's a little bit difficult because they've made them very, very odd looking. So the first defensive wall we're going to build is here in front. Just basically look at the flat parts of this build, and that's where we're going to slap them. We're going to put one here, and then we're going to put a big one over here. I hope they don't muck with this too much, but it is what it is. I hope they keep it like possibly 1 to 2 levels high, but we'll have to wait and see. So we're going to break this because I'm going to show you what's going to happen if you've been out of the loop with building. They've made it so you can't build on foundations anymore with these. It's impossible, which is very unfortunate, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to, unless you've got a different answer, unless you've got a different way to do this, and I'm sure, so you've got the Harry Potter magic in you that you can. So we're going to break this up first. Don't freak out. I'm going to fix it eventually. So right now, we want this one. Remember, this one's 3 high. The one at the end is 4 high. So we want to spin this around to match the height of this wall here. So we're going to basically make it the same height. It's very fiddly. So you can speed through this until I get it right. Or you can come watch my suffering with me. And then we're just going to run it back. And then get it right. We can see it rubbing the sides of that rock there. And we're just going to run it till she goes blue. Nearly there. And then, like I said, it might take, oh my God, we couldn't get that anymore. Flush, my God. Pats on the back all around for that. It just takes some patience. So obviously what happens here is the stone foundation does not let us put it down because it's jutting into our stuff. But there's some creative ways. There's actually some sneaky ways to get around this in a defensive base kind of way, which is kind of sick. But like I've said, this base is not for like big pals workspaces and production line. I mean, you can fit it in there, but it's not what I made it for. I made it for beauty. So again, we do it with this one. We're going to make a big, long, tall defensive wall. Defensive wall. Stand in the perimeter of the base and spin, and then bring it up to the highest point possible. It's just, oh, you got the blue, Am I convinced? I mean, sometimes it looks like it's going to be perfect. And then you put it there, it's just, what the hell? All right, slap it down. Oh, we might have got away with this one. We might have got away with it. Oh, we did. Right, so sometimes you get lucky with these. You get lucky when you're doing the full height of them, right? So that's like 4 squares high. If you can raise that foundation to the max, then you might be able to do what I did and slip one in there. That's got a little gap, but beggars can't be choosers. So that's what that one looks like. Now what we're going to do is we're going to build a few foundation pieces out the front because it's just so narrow. And you know damn well a castle wouldn't have just insufficient, my A, wouldn't have just a flaccid front. So we'll continue on with this stone foundation. We're going to stay in the perimeter. So rotate 1, 2, and in front of that defensive wall location too. Building across and stopping where that waterfall is because we're not going to muck with that part. So we skip it, and then we continue on just like before. Nothing has changed except for just changing that one. So build across, rotate, and remember that cherry blossom tree will grow back, but that's what it's going to look like. I'm going to get rid of those squares. So when you look back, go, why you got missing foundation pieces? It's because I want the cherry blossom tree to come back, which we'll get to. So let's get these other defensive walls done. Break it, defensive wall. Now this one's a deep hole, right? So when we have a look at this one, that's a deep hole. When we go over this one, she's not so deep. So we have to be very creative with these workarounds, if you will. So get our defensive wall again. That's enough, Astro. That's my cat crying. Finicky little boy he is. Now, how far do we go? We went up a little bit more than it. All right, let's jiggle this around till we get to Big Blue. Come on, Big Blue. Let's go. Come on. There, all right, well, at least get the blue sorted first. And push, 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 push back. Then raise me up. Buttercup. There we go. There we go. And there. All right, so that's what that one looks like. Obviously, it's not going to let us do the stone foundation again because it's not at the utmost point of the zone. So we'll leave that. I'll fix it. Do not worry. Now this one again, break it. We're going to put the defensive wall again, but at the maximum level, maximum capacity. So let's get the blue sorted out first. We can do that by looking at the crosshair on the ground-ish. And then raise it high. There we go. All right, so defensive wall looking good. I think there might be a little. Let's see what happens. It really needs to be higher. It's not letting us get away with the one like the other one is. The other one was above that surface. So I'll just try that again. Very close. Not close enough. And it could be the terrain. Could be the reason for it. I'm not sure. We'll just slap it down anyway. It can't go any higher. You can see how much it's jutting out above where it needs to go. Which is very frustrating. Right. I mean, ideally you want it floating above. I wish you could like look down and then bring it up, but you can't with this game. Like, please incorporate Fallout 76 building or something. Some free build. That would be lovely. Even though it says it's not placed in the ground, stuff is into... Oh, there we go. But that might still... We'll just take what I can get. Let's see. So because I believe the ground is a lot steeper, the terrain is a lot deeper there compared to this, then it was kind of generous to us over that other side. So we're going to have to just fill it in. It's not a big deal. It's just, again, some fiddle-faddling around to cover up the discrepancy of the terrain, which is their unfortunate doing. Flaccid. Okay. So this is a part that I usually absolutely hate. Don't worry, we're going to fill these in later. These are just temporary. These are just temporary things. What I'm going to do, and just don't even look at it because I know you're going to be triggered by it. Breaking these so the cherry blossom tree goes through again. We're going to do the part that I hate, which is the roof, because you just don't want to muck it up. There's all just different heights and things like that, which is just unpleasant for most people. So we're going to jump up on the wall and we're just going to cap everything here, right? And it's just going to be a flat, not all is going to be flat stone. Some of it's going to be glass, but in this case we've got flat stone, right? Flat stone. I'm just going to jump across here, stop here, and we're going to put that there, and then we're going to put a little wall, stone wall here, right? This is another part that we want to cap off, rotate it around so it's the correct way because you don't have to come back and do all this again. Then we come down to our doors. So we're going to shut these doors so they're not mucking our vision. So jump up, jump up, jump up, jump up. Here. And then what we're going to do is have our glass roof pieces on here. It might not let us build, it might have to remove the wall again, door again, just because it's on a finicky angle. So glass roof up here, click, just chuck your door back on. It was crooked anyway, so that's nice to have as an excuse. So put this here again. Start it as red and then walk it out until it turns blue. But look at that cross, that little cross on the ground, and just match it up to that crack. Okay, do it. You can change it any time. And then, yeah, oh, yes, correct. Get Anubis out, get Anubis out and have him build that for you so you can get on with life. So up here, we're going to continue. There's a gap there. We're going to change that, which is always the way, isn't it? Continuing on to this part. And then we're going to do some more roofing. I don't know what Anubis is actually doing. He's absconding. Okay, fill that in. Fill that one in, jump across. You know, this one is the 4 level high one. I'm going to jump up and then put the cap of that roof on. And sometimes you might be some use of that. Just run back and do it. So that's what we've got. It does get to be quite finicky because this is where the frontage of the castle goes up. Anubis, engage. Actually, I don't want him to build it. It's crooked. Maybe he knew. Maybe he knew how messed up it looked. Get it? Right. Oh, it's crooked again. Let's have a look. Quick. Oh, he will find out. Anubis is going to be there. Okay. Spin. Don't lie to me and tell me that's not going to fit. You build it and then you get fed. And then this is the part where we need to have that deeper level and the pitch that goes behind that main gate. Remember, it props up here like that, but that looks lit. Look how nice that looks. That's actually better than my other castle that I did for all the original before I deconstructed everything here, which is very unfortunate. So looking nice. Then we'll just run a big roof along here. There's a lot of fiddle faddling that happens in this area, which includes a massive glass room with 2 pitched roofs inside it, big glass walls. The list is endless. It's very fiddly. It's very fiddly, frustrating build. And as I was building it, I'm looking at going. So in this part, we're going to do a glass wall here. We're going to do the glass wall and door there. Then we're going to have a stone wall here and here. And you're going to walk through there, jump up here, and then we're going to do the rest of the roof, slanted roof, rotate, bang, rotate there like that. So that completes that element of it. So it's got a stone frontage and around the side pure glass, pure glass, pure glass. So it has that sort of mix of both of those materials. Now, when it comes to these parts, you can switch these out for glass if you want. Up to you. I don't mind the look of the glass. I think it looks nice. And then the same with this part over here. So again, you remember that we're going to go glass wall, glass door, then back to the stone wall, click, click. We've got a tree to chop down here, but it will grow back, so make sure that you keep the foundation off it. It's just the foliage gets in the way. And then go through the door, put our roof on here. Stone slanter roof, rotate, rotate, rotate. And again, same thing. Just the same as the other side. Like that. Okay, so we've got these two wings that come off it, which are quite nice. It looks a bit odd now because you've got these two big chunky walls in the way, but once the rest of the building is done, it will look nice. So that's what it should look like. We'll have a fly over and check in so you know exactly what it should look like. And indeed, you should take away those walls that are the foundation pieces that cover where the cherry blossom tree grows. Sometimes it even is more handy to break ones that are even around that if you can. So when I did the area where it had all the red trees, I just got rid of every foundation piece to allow all the trees to grow back. So again, let's bring out Jet Dragon and then have a look over there. That's what it looks like thus far. I think the part that I added into this is lovely is these two triangular glass stone pitch roofs that sort of run to the back of the building that you can see from the front, which is its sort of, I don't know what you call it. It's hero piece, if you will. All right, so done a flyover. This is the part that I dread absolutely the most, and this is where you sort of connect all the roofing parts. So thoughts and prayers for this part. I'm going to jump off Jet Dragon, and we're going to start from the left-hand side of the building. So we've got our level 4 tower side here, and we're going to box it in, whatever you want to call it. Now what we've got here is we want to have a stone roof that runs here, like that, right? And then another flat stone roof here. Okay. Then we've got another, get away from me, Jet Dragon. Another, come here. Turn that up. Another stone roof here. And then another one here. And then we're going to run another one there. This is where it drops down with those, ignore the construction noise if you hear it. A stone wall here with the window, and then we have a glass roof here and here. And again, it is another window. Oh, in the picture it originally didn't have it. Yes, it did. And the window there. So here we go, good times. A roof, stone roof here, and then right across to the end. Bang, bang, bang. And then we're going to change some of this because it's going to have glass, but right now we just want it to be complete. So we'll fiddle-faddle around later. We just want this roof to be sorted out because it is not the most pleasant thing to deal with. So the stone wall here, like that, and then it goes flat. So remember with castles, there's one part that goes up, one part that goes down, one part that goes up, down, like so. All right, so that's our second row. So having a look over, there's 4 glass roof pieces beyond that door thing. So we have 2 flat stone walls here, like that, right? That is the same height as the one with the windows, right? Like this, you see? This part beyond here is going to have those pitched roofs, okay? So the first one runs off the back of that tower with the windows. So we're going to adjust some of this a bit later, but for now, this is how we're going to do it. So we're going to go like that and build these stone roofs across. Because once that pitched roof part is complete, the slope roof is complete and connected to everything, then we can gut the inside of it, this roof part. Don't worry, I'll sort it out later. So stone wall, stone wall, stone wall, stone wall. Then on the corners of this, you can have it as glass if you want to. or you can have it as stone if you want to. I'm going to have glass just because I want to. So there, like that. Then, and you have to do it in that order. Then we're going to have the stone slanted roof here, rotate around, and then again, and don't do it all the way to the end because you know you need to have your triangle again. Triangle at the end first, glass, triangular wall, rotate, and then slanted roof, rotate, 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 and click, right? So that's what that looks like. Beyond that area is going to be all glass. So with this part, we're going to just do our here, and then beyond that, it's just glass, 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 glass. And remember, when we get to this bit, it's going to have that extra height, that 4 levels high wall. This part, remember, you know I hate this part. That. Then we have the stone roof again. Then we bring it down. You might have to pause this sometimes. Who knows? Stone wall. That's what happens when you get fixated with castles. So we're going to do the same on the other side. Zip across. Put your stone roof continuing here, here, and then building up that 4 high thing. You know what I'm talking about. So we do the roof, rotate, stone wall here. And again, you might like to change the backing of these to have them as glass or whatever, but we just want to get everything sort of situated first. Because the idea is to have the whole back of this castle as predominantly glass. You know, it shifts from this old world to modern. It's just what it is. And also bringing sort of that nature side to it. So as you can see, I will do another flyover quickly. Make sure you're on point. That's what she should look like. So we're looking at the double gates there. We need to move that because it's on an angle. We've got the defensive walls there by 4. We've got the 2 wings off the back of it. We've got up here the whole roofing done from the front to the point of that pitched roof, right? That's what it looks like from the inside. Back to bed again and sleep off the joy of it all. All right, so getting on to this part. Remember, we've got to have that continuity of the castle, you know, the up, down part. But we want to have big glass features throughout it, you know, these big, big glass windows that look out to the view. So everything that we're going to build around this area is going to be glass, except for some parts it's going to be wood. So go to glass foundation and just go and just fill these parts in. We'll adjust some parts because obviously there's the bed there, etc. We're going to have to put some pillars in when it comes to the back of this build because some parts are going into the water. And thank God they put that feature in there. So let's just run it back here. So we've got 2 wide there. So this is where I want to go to do the glass wall. Glass wall. A glass wall and a glass wall. 4 like this. Right, it's the big window basically. So we've got high, then we've got a low stone wall here. That will be a high stone wall. When I say that, it's going to be like 4 high. It's the part of the castle that sticks out, the blocky part, right? And then it'll be low again. So this is a part where you can replicate another wing if you want to, which I think is looking really nice. So you can go glass foundation if you want to, or stone, whatever tickles your fancy. So again, rotate it around correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have to chop this tree down because the foliage is going to be in the way. And then because we're going to be running one of those wings out to the next, we're going to need another door. So we're going to go foundations. We're going to go the glass door, and we're going to have it matching that one there. So it again has that continuity to the back. So we're going to have to chop this tree down. See you later. And then the glass wall, a door thing out to the backyard. So glass wall here. Then again, same story over here. Glass wall, click, triangle, 1, triangle, rotate, and then again the glass wall there, plain like that. Then we're going to go across to the stone slanted roof. We're going to click that. Remember to put the crosshairs at the utmost area, spin it around till it's correct. Crosshairs are your savior. So here, again, if you want to have your glass wall, if you want to have like matching, it's going to be like that. Then it's going to have the glass wall and door there. Then it's going to have the stone wall above that. And again, stone wall above that. Go through the door, put your slanted roof on. All about the crosshairs. People still having problems with these slope roofs. They haven't nerfed it. They haven't done anything crazy with it. It's still the same. It's just getting that crosshair correct. And sometimes you just might ask it. You might just fluke it and go, oh, well, it was working, but now it's not. It hasn't changed. You focus where you put your crosshairs, you'd be sweet. All right, so we're going to make this one the high one. There we go. Now that's the annoying part, is just doing all the roofing in that section. But as you can see, it looks, well, you can see what potential that it has already. Right. So we're going to move the PAL box. The PAL box is going to be in this middle area spot, which is going to be lovely, I think. So over here, we're going to do one more line of glass. 1, 2, 3. We'll put one there. We'll grab that rock. And I love the fact that you get your own treasure chest spawning in here. I don't know if it actually keeps spawning if we enclose it in. It'd be interesting because I don't even know if it does. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more foundation piece, which is thankfully letting us do it, which is that there. So over here in this back section, we might want to change this to glass, I reckon. I had a feeling I was going to do that. And then just, let's have a look. We might run that as glass, because I reckon that'll be nice. We do a glass wall there, and then there. And have it as 3 high. Like that. That's pretty. And then have this to go 1, 2. It's going to depend on where this sort of, if this allows decking. We'll see. We might have to change some doors around. And it depends on how you've angled your land too. How you've angled your foundation pieces, sorry, because that, you know, one little tiny millimeter spread across many squares can end up with quite a, you know, a discrepancy too. So let us have a look at what we can do with the wood at this point. It's going to let us build. Just don't do it yet. Just wait a second. Because I love this decking. I think that's so pretty. Yeah, it's going to let me do it. So we're going to go ahead with that and bring that wood down. Look at how it just seamlessly just runs straight into it. And then that means that we can continue this wood around here like that, and then just build it beautifully. Like, look how seamless that is. It's just sick. It's actually sickening in a good way. So we have 1, 2, 3. We might actually have to build one more. I want to have the door. I want to have the door one more over. Like that. And then go glass. And then go glass. And then fill it in. Go nuts. But that will be very cool if that little treasure chest keeps appearing. Won't it? So, this point, I want to have, let's say, wood. I'm not sure if it's going to let me do it. It's Right, this is the point where you have to move the PAL box. The PAL box is going to run, I reckon, maybe here. Let's see. Again, that's not going to blow anything of value up. It does look like it is. It looks insane when it does that, but it's just not. If you've got PAL items, it will blow them to pieces, but we don't. Now, we need to run off one more line of glass to facilitate it. So, we've run out of Paldium. Oh, no, we haven't. It's over there. Silly Billy, because I just blew up the PAL box. All right, do we have enough now? But oh, I've run out. How is that possible? Because you blew up the box. All right. We've got a intruder in our base now. All right, jumping across foundations. Glass foundation. I just love when they get in my way. Quivern, piss off. So again, one, and you know I'm going to keep that glass roofing there. So let's get you. You're really pushing my buttons, buddy. Thanks for all that. Beautiful flowers. And we do need beautiful flowers in this build. I just don't know how long its body's going to roll around in the water for, because usually you can sort of, drag them like a rag doll around and throw them down the waterfall. But I don't know if that one's going to let us do that. Let's see. So we're going to build we still need a bit more glass. We need 3 stone. We'll grab that from the box over here real quick. Stone over here. And then we'll just dump some off. Dump. And then dump those ones. Okay. Oh, got goodies over there. Oh, that's the tree blown apart. All right, now going across to foundations. We need some bloody Paldium fragments again, do you? Let's get our stick out and stab it. Give me all the Paldiums, because we need to do that. Glass roof. Now, click. There we go. Now we should be, and I want the PAL box aligned with that front gate. So we go across to the PAL box, and here we go. Actually, it doesn't really matter what way you build it, I suppose. I just was hoping that it's going to let me build beyond that. I would hope. I'll put that there, get Anubis out, get him cooking it. I'm entangled with my own cords. All right, now we should have all the perimeter basically covered if we've built it correctly. Oh boy, look at that blue line. Look at that blue line. My God. That is actually incredible. And our cherry blossom tree has come back. I told you it would. And that's where it is. Look at that. Absolutely bang on. Perfect. And the cool thing with this build, it means that because we're built on a heavily vertical area, that you can build all sorts of stuff down at the bottom of the place. Like, look down here. We see, if I can get off it, look at this. There's a treasure chest just waiting down there. So it's just a perfect spot. It's got treasure out. That's why it's that magical castle and then some. It'd be lovely if I could get up on top of this thing. All right, let's finish off this foundation part. Stone foundation, and make sure they're running the right way. And remember, with the foundation pieces, you can just build straight through the trees. But just understand if you cut a tree down, then put a foundation piece down, the tree will never grow back again until you get rid of that foundation piece. But if you built this stuff before, you know this already. So here we have this. Now, if you want, you can just go build another glass roof over this part. If you want to have that continuity of, you know, look at it rushing under your feet. And like I said, you know, I'm paranoid about these holes in the ground, but I know how to fix them already. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. So here we go through here, because you know I couldn't live looking at it like that. It would just drive me nuts. The joy of this part. So we're going to get up on this roof and we're going to finish off these unattractive wall pieces, the roof's parts. Highly triggering. So we could do it out of glass. Not necessary though. Okay, so let's just do that roof. Then we're going to do the stone wall above it. Stone above it. Jump up on this part. Stone roof above that. Put that there. Stone roof above that. Put that there. Stone wall over here. And a stone wall over there. Grief. And that is probably the... No, we want it to be a bit further out than that, don't we? Because we want to really eat into all of this water. So we might break that bed up and bring that one inside now. Break all that stuff and start to move that out of the way. Just get the bed slapped down, infrastructure, fine bed. Just dump it there. Anubis, get working. Yeah. All right. So back to foundations. Back to the glass foundation here, and then we'll continue to build that part there. And this part here. And not letting me do that. Glass roof. All right, so this is where we're standing right now. We are facing the back of the building, and then we're going to focus on completing this pillar. So we're going to go stone door here. We're going to go stone wall, stone wall. In this section, we're going to do a 2x2 glass. So we go across to glass. Now it's going to depend on your terrain, etc. You might be able to build a glass foundation or a glass roof. Mine will be a roof and then a foundation piece. Ideally, you want to have anything going over the water to be a roof. And if it doesn't go, you'll just have to use pillars to secure it. It might say it's on like unstable ground or whatever. So we've got that. So we're going to build the pitched part of this roof here. So we've got the glass wall there, and this is going to be 4 high. Get up to there later. I'm going to do a door here. That, again, 4 high. We'll just do 3 for the moment, then climb up. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to add another one on. 2, 3, and then we're going to climb up and start to get into it. So 4, 4, 4. Get your triangle walls up the top. And then triangle wall like that pitched roof. Then we've got our, actually, get our glass roof there. Yep. For the moment. Okay. Again, 4 high, like this. Okay. So I'm going to keep that part here to be 2 glass. The rest of it is going to be stone walls. Okay. So anything jutting from the back of the castle is going to be just glass. So going over to here, we're going to go to the stone slanted roof and we're going to put it up like that, and then one over the other side like this. That's what it looks like. So with this part here, we'll go back to our glass roof, and this is going to be 5 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long. And then it's going to be 2 wide. So we'll quickly do this part, sleep. And then do stone walls on this side, okay? So 1, whoops, I did it again. 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Then we're just going to build a stone wall structure down the middle. We're going to delete this. This is just for structure's sake, so we can build it in the first place. So here we've got stone slanted roof. By the time we're done, it's going to be morning. So that one there, that one there. So we've got, we can break this. That's 2. Let's build the other side. Oh yeah, that's right. Gotta do it all. Both sides. Epic. There you go. There, and then this side. I wish they could just do blueprints of this stuff, you know. Once you make it, go, yes, make a blueprint. Upload the blueprint to, you know, something that other people can use. Stone slanted roof here, like that. And then we'll get to that one in a minute. You know, we've got to do the triangle glass parts first. So just check that it's 5 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and stop. And this part's going to have the glass wall at the end, and then the triangle wall there. That will allow us to put the slanted roof on. We can break this one. We can break this one. Then we can do the glass wall again here. A stone wall there. I think. I'm not sure if we have to change that later. And then we'll go over here quickly. We will get our glass triangular wall here. Then we will break this. Then we will go across and get our slanted roof and put it up there. And the other one there. So it's 5 long. This is what it looks like from the front. Like that. All right, we're going to break all the floor later. I'll worry about it now. So let's quickly sleep because you know we don't want to build in the dark. And on to the next part. So, waking up. That's what we see from the bottom. We're going to grapple our way up the top here. And we're going to continue this glass roof along the front. Glass roof. So here, here, and then run it along, all along here. So with this part, there's going to be 2 wide in between these. There might be one part that won't let you build like that. Yeah, we'll deal with it later. But structurally, it'll be fine once we have everything connected. All right, so foundations. We want to go stone wall here. So remember, we've got 2 glass roof pieces separate. Then we're going to build here like this, okay? We're going to go over this side and we're going to build the glass roof again as long as before. So here, here, and then we're going to go grab our stone wall here and here. All right, this is going to give us a good look at what it's going to look like from the front. So this, triangle wall there, glass wall front, triangle wall there. We'll quickly put the roof on. Ooh, that was lucky, wasn't it? Put the roof on, then we're going to have a fly over. I think this is the hardest part of the build, just because there's a lot of necessity of structure to hold it all together. So onto your drag and we'll fly across like that. So now we have this peak, that peak, and then we can build another peak to balance that out, which was not in the original. Like if you looked at the photos, originally it didn't look like that, but I changed it. So we'll continue on. But it's nice and centered, and I like that. I think that looks good. Let us continue on with this one. So just to get the third part going, the third pitch going, we need to have our glass roof. Again, 1, 2 spaces in between that. Then we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to go glass wall here. Then we're going to go triangle. Then we're going to go glass wall there. Then we're going to go triangle here, like that, right? Then we're going to run around the side. We're going to get our stone wall. We're going to go inside this part. We're going to get our stone slanted roof, like that. And a stone slanted roof to be at the top here. We'll get a wall first, that might be handy. Wall there. And then the slanted roof above it, like this, right? So we're going to have a look at what that looks like from the front of the building. It should be perfectly aligned and synchronistic. Beautiful. It looks stunning. We'll take a little I can't even take a screenshot of it. There we go. Looking good. How beautiful does that look? It looks amazing from the front. Now comes the joy of dealing with the back of it. And this is very much going to come down to having structure and safe structures so we can actually build with it. So running around this side, we're going to just connect the back of the building to the other side, right? So this will allow us to connect all the bits, basically, and make life a lot easier for ourselves, hopefully. So we're going to grapple across there. Actually go through our own door. We put here. So again, it's going to depend on what structures that you have and what it allows you to do. We shall see. So here we want to go with a glass roof, and then we want to build back towards the back even more with another glass roof like this. So that's what it should look like. We've got our 2 walls there. And then again backward. And if it doesn't let you, you might have stuff in the way like I do, or you might have to build with a foundation piece. And glass roof. Or if it won't let you do that, then you're going to have to utilize the pillars if it will let you. So pillar, and then again, potentially another pillar. I don't think it needs it because it's got grass there. Let's see if it'll let us put a glass roof there now. Yes, it will. So that's why the pillars are so good to have in this game. So again, glass roof, we want to build that across. It might not let us because we might have to do the pillars again over here. And again, we'll need to do pillars. And that's just how it is. I don't like going nuts on the pillars because I just don't think they look nice. So over here, we've got one there. And then just make sure that when you're building underwater, get your crosshairs at the lowest point when you want to put a pillar underneath that one. And then you'll be sweet. There we go, that. And then again, at the lowest point, you'll see it flash and then it'll disappear. And that's just how they do it. Which is good because you don't want to see the pillars under the water. So there we go. Glass roof there. And then we can build across to this side. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do one more. Let me see if I can do glass foundation piece. Is what it's going to let me do. Glass roof, it's not. So that's fine. So at the back of here, we're just going to block all this in. Wall, wall, wall. Wall, wall, wall. This is going to be 3 high. And again, you can just change it however you see fit. Actually, I'll see what happens. And then that won't let us do it, so we might have to either dip out of that altogether or see if a pillar can work. Who knows? You never know. Let's jump up here and see if it'll let us put it there. Let us build back but not front. All right, we'll just let it cook there. So we're going to connect all the wooden parts now just to have that whole everything be connected. I wanted these to be all horizontal to the front of the castle, and I just love how it runs seamlessly into these rocks. I think it's so pretty to have. So again, just connect them all. Connect them neatly. Even if they run into the grass. Okay, nice, 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 nice. And then if you haven't done all this area, then just do it all the way to the edge, like this. All the way to the edge. We'll look at this up here to fix that later. That's what we're looking at the moment. So this particular part up here, it doesn't have to have a use to it if you don't want it to. You can. I kind of just like to have all that as an open area, but this is more of a facade. So we can block that bit off. It's just so the front of the castle looks lit. But you could run it all the way back, if you wanted to. Up to you. We'll deal with all that later. Same with this one too. Right? It doesn't have to have, it doesn't have to run across the whole entire length of the build. It depends. It depends on how big you want the roof, and the different sort of structures and dimensions from within inside it. But we'll decorate the hell out of this. You're going to be so excited. So let us continue. So we're going to grab our wood and we're going to run this wood out again. Have a look at your bearings, look where the PAL box is, etc. and run it along. I want the grass area in here. If you want it more sort of cleaner indoor swimming pool, then you could run it, literally like a rectangle if you wanted to. Up to you. I don't know if I really particularly like that, but this is your world, baby, so have it however you want to. But I just wanted to have, this beautiful grass bit, and we can bring that, across even more. I don't know if I'd want to go like all the way out. So if we were to go a bit more nuts, we have to break this. Oh, yes, we do. Paldium, I recommend. And I'm going to leave them in the water. I'll literally break Paldium stuff just to have them in the water. It just looks so pretty. I just don't want the interior this to look too manufactured. Right. So we have that there. Lovely. So here you can have your wooden stairs if you want. So here you could just have it running into like that if you want to. I think it's so pretty. And then we can go and have our glass wall here. Depends on where you want that door. You could have the door there, whatever. And then we can run along the glass wall in here like this. Click, click, click. And this is where we can join it. If you can't put a piece in there, which is really not necessary, then we can just have that little joiner bit. You could possibly actually have a door there. I would put a door there. Break it. Because that goes into this very fucking cool outdoor area, which I think is stunning to have like a fire pit type of vibe. I think it would look lovely. You could have it all open if you wanted to, if you didn't want to have the glass walls there. This place does get some enemies come in, so you might have to consider defenses also. But they give you some really good stuff, so I would not be complaining about enemies coming upon the base at all. No, sorry. So we're going to close all this roof in. We have to make sure that everything's sort of structurally sound. So we're going to make it 3 high, 3 high, 3 high. If I fall into the water myself, 3 high. And then up here again. So I'm going to jump up here. And there might need to be some adjustments to be made, depending again on your terrain and how it varies from everybody else's. Remember I said it could just take a millimeter. That'll make all the difference to your build compared to somebody else's. Fell off the edge, freaking out like it's real. It's really going to injure me. All right, I'll put that there. We are in luck. So these parts, oh baby, we are so lit. Originally when I made this, those 2 squares you could not connect. You couldn't connect them. So I had this sort of gaping hole in the roof forever and a day. Now we don't have that problem. I got you. I told you I'd look after you. So that one, so it's 5 long. Yeah. Oh, we have to break that from inside. I've just put a hanging wall piece down there. And then make sure you're doing it right. Get your glass wall on the end. And no, I did it again. Stop rushing. Because you can't see easy because it's glass. Rotate, rotate, and then we've got the stone slanted roof. Stone slanted roof. Stone wall. Stone wall, stone wall, stone wall, stone wall, there, and then the slanted roof, up the top, up the top, up the top, and again on this side, spin, click, and then we will break the interior part of that, and we've got to put one more here. Okay. That is clean as a whistle. I have to break this part. Temporarily just get out. All right, stone wall back there. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, coming down here. Back through the door. Grappling across. And sleeping. All right, new dawn, new day. We've got that bit that's hanging out there that's highly triggering, which we will get to immediately because I can't stand looking at it. I thought there was another piece of glass that was hanging out, but I can't see it right now. So here is the part you need to be really careful of, and this is where we break the roof that is underneath the pitched roof. This is the Jenga kind of scary side of stuff. Okay, so we're going to break that, right? We're going to climb up gently into this roof. You could have like, rooms up here if you wanted to. but I want to see the pitch of it. You be careful. It's all connected. There's no reason why this thing should blow up. If you've got a wall missing or something like that, that's probably the reason why the whole thing will blow up. But look at this. All right. So now this is the feature that we have. Right, see you. I found that bit. All right, there we go. So we have that there. Now we do the same with the other bit. We can be really, really careful. I'm going to end up breaking, so I shouldn't. Give me a stick on the wall. All right. Yep. There we go. And we're going to climb across in it. Ah! Frustrate me when you do that. Yep. I'll just break it on this side. Actually, I'll climb over this side first. No. I don't want to go on the outside of it. Fun and joy. We can actually grapple, I think. Grapple that spot's good. No! I don't want to grapple through the blasted roof. Chill. Do not jump. All right, now get down. Get down. Yep. All right. All right, now we can break the rest of it. All right, break, 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 and then one more. We're safe as a bank. Look at that. Lovely. Just lovely. Now, I think that looks beautiful. Now, this is the interesting part that might break more than what you want to break off, and that is in this interior section. I don't particularly like this jutting out of stuff, to be honest with you. So you could essentially just go glass roof across here, and it will let you. So it's not like zigzaggy all over the place, you know. But you might find that to be robbing the water of too much. You know, this part might be heavily triggering you, this part that juts out here. And I think that looks just lovely. I really do. So you've got this beautiful watery area. And indeed, you need to build that part across if you want to have access from this side to that side. So there's that. I'm just trying to think. Oh, that's right. We've got that roof section up there that we need to deal with. So we're going to zip up here. We're going to grapple our way up here like this. Now, another option that you can have if your build allows it, so this is just an optional change, we can have it more symmetrical. So some people like it symmetrical, some people do not. But if you want it more symmetrical, then you can make this change. So I wouldn't muck with this if you're happy with that, how it is right now. But if you wanted to have that more sort of symmetrical look, I would go put the door here like that. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Then I would go get your glass wall and build from here, 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 right? There, 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 like so, right? And then you can go back, get your walls here, like that. And then you can gut these parts, yeah? Like this. It really depends on your terrain. It might not allow it. You're just going to have to mark around and find out if it allows you to do it. But the original way to do it will allow you to build the way that I showed you. But if this lets you do it and you like symmetry, then you're going to be in luck. So again, I'm going to break you and I'm going to break you. And then we're going to fall down here. It does make a smaller area at the back. You can break that stupid pillar too, bye. And then get rid of that, get rid of that. And then go glass wall here, glass wall there, and glass wall there. Right. So it does make it more narrow. It's got less space, but it is, and it's, the whole build is an aesthetic build. You know, the castle's supposed to be like this, you see. If it lets you, blame Palworld for their terrain issues. So we've got some grass there. If you want to go, and if you're not a big fan of the grass in general, you can go across to the wooden stairs and build them like this. Wooden stairs, wooden stairs, wooden stairs. Again, with that one, if you're on Xbox, just have it like this, like natural, like look where the crosshair is, and then hold your left trigger down. It will allow you to build into the ground like that. So it allows you to have this sort of sweeping stair thing, but I don't like the look of it. I think it's very repetitious and gross looking. I'm not a fan of that at all. So I like the stairs just going in here, have a dip into your pool, look like little jigsaw pieces floating around. And over this side, we have this area. Now you might like to have a big strip of glass running along here. If you want more room to like put furniture and stuff, for example, that's how it would look, you know. But I like more water myself. And you know, we've got the base back in the other area. Now what you could do is have, you know, rooms built up here with staircases and things like that. And I might do an add-on. Who knows? We might have that happen. Wait and see. I probably will, actually. So anything else that you want to do, like you could just gut that, have that open. Have that wing kind of open. Same with this if you don't want like the doors and etc. Just have those little external parts open. This part, I kind of like the fact that that one's closed in, but again, you want more breathable space, which we just have to clean that other bit up with the stone wall here. It's the only part that's missing, which we spied before. Stone slanted roof here. Oops. Like that. Good. That's that part there, you know. So you have this really nice winged section. A lot of space, obviously, people would consider to be wasted out here, but like I said, I've got a fully functioning base that you can't get anything better from. Let's have a look at this in here. So we've got training manuals in here, for God's sake. That's what's going to spawn there. What a magical place indeed. Oh, look what somebody forgot. Glass wall, hey? There you go. So, question is, what do you want to do with this part up here? You could build it down and have an area that is sort of running through the rocks. What the issue is, though, is you're not going to be able to build glass walls through the whole thing. That's the only dilemma with it, right? So you can build one there, you can build one there, but once you get here, you're not going to be able to do anything with it. So you're going to have a wall that's hovering, you know, and then you're going to have all this reflective glass, which I think is not going to look very attractive. So for me, I don't want to have that. So I'm going to break this, and I'm just going to close off this back part, and it's just literally a facade. Now you can change it. You can jump into the Discord channel and absolutely offer your suggestions and changes that you've made. So I'm just going to break that so I can build the sloped roof easy. I'll have it glass though. Triangular wall there. We're going to break that temporarily. And then put our, actually, I need to get through this bit first. Put our roof on, slanted roof. Yep. Ah, you'll learn one day. Glass wall. Triangle. Then the slope roof part. Stone slanted roof up here. There. And then Bob's your uncle. And that's going to look stunning from the front. It's got this little hovering part up here. I think for some people, they might not like the fact that that part hovers. If you have a problem with that, you could just put glass roof. So it's a whole sort of strip. You could do it like that. But I mean, to me, I'm not even going to notice it. The glass is so reflective that it can sort of grab your attention when you don't really need it to. Like if you built all the way out there, I don't think it would look very pretty. So there's that. So you could build, in this back area, you could build this whole thing and have it enclosed if you wanted to. But I just want, there's not a lot of times that I've had an indoor sort of outdoor zone. When it comes to usefulness of this base, and when we're having a look at production lines and all that sort of stuff, it's not the most ideal. This is sort of your home away from work, basically. You could have production lines out here and mark around with all that, but it's really not designed for that. Like, oh, epic, will my big pals fit through this base and do their work? Well, it's likely that the pals will go into the water and probably just be swimming in there the whole time, perhaps. But it's really, there's no intention in my mind ever to make this a base that is anything but an aesthetic build. Certainly, indeed, functional for, having what you need, your necessities, the bed, etc. So right now we're going to do the final parts, which is dealing with their recalcitrant behavior of having these non-dockable defensive walls and the workarounds for those. So this is the end part and the painful part, thanks to Palworld. So when it comes to these defensive walls and dealing with them, it's again all smoke and mirrors. It's filling up spaces. So first of all, it's going to depend on how deep the hole is that you have for your terrain. A nice handy way that we've sort of dealt with this tomfoolery the whole time is using these benches that allow you to balance other objects on. So if we can get these built close as possible, watch the magic take place. So we definitely want one there on the edge of that, and then one over here. And then if we can let us get one more in, it would be nice. All right, so then we're going to just get Anubis out. Anubis can build all those. And then what we can do is we can put the flower beds on top of it. Anubis go nuts. My buddy. So, put that there. Put the next one on top of that. Looks a bit odd. So finicky. And then what you can do is build the wooden benches around these to hide. It's one way to do it anyway. Get out of the way, Anubis, for goodness sakes. Every bloody time. So rub that close to there. Then we've got this spot here where you can put things like, I don't think I would put a house plant there. You could put something like, go across to storage and get, oh, a meteorite is incoming. How nice. Wooden barrels, for example. I don't know if that will let us do this. I will. Barrel there. You could even have a wooden box and have the pot plants hanging off that if you wanted to. So let's go to furniture, jump across there. You could even have like a berry patch if you wanted to. There's a lot of different options that you can have for it. Where is it? Oh, there we go. House plant. Oh, for goodness sake, dude, get out the way. It's always up my booty. I don't want it on top of it. Right, actually, that one's probably going to let me do it. Maybe? Ooh, it just did them. Come on, move. I'm going to do this silly game. Just try and fill in the spots. It's literally layering and layering and layering and layering until you can't see what is actually there. Can you go away? Go away. So bloody crazy. Yeah, there's plenty of different little fiddly things you could do. So let us do the most sort of, I guess, typical one is where you just get the pot plants and pot plants and pot plants and put them everywhere. And then we'll have a look at the other way. Now, if you've got a suggestion for how else to cover it up, and it's going to have to be filling the hole with objects. No materials? Are you kidding? My watch. It's already wood on the ground. We don't want that. We want the fiber. Easy peasy. Now, if your terrain is flat, then you're able to put something like a fountain there. Now, that would be far more lovelier instead of filling it in with pot plants and stuff. You could put the fountain there. You could put the Anubis statue there. You could just go nuts. But you get the idea anyway. Anubis, you can come out now. Go have to sleep again. And then we'll deal with this second part. Over yonder. So again, for continuity, I would have the same thing, this beautiful little garden here. We're going to have some lights, etc. in it. But again, there's some other features that you could put in. For example, the water fountain would work. Jumping across to the Statue of Power is another one that would work really well. Again, you would have to lift up, like you kind of Anubis hanging out in the hole. You would have to lift it up so it's at a decent height. So now we're dealing with this size hole. Then we start to look for objects that have a flat top that allow us to put something on top of it. Now you could put something, for example, like a friggin' logging site on top of it if you wanted to. You can rotate it around enough. But there'll still be that gap at the back because you need something under it to make it function. I don't want your phone call. Stone pit, again, you know, it's that back area that is a problem. So let us have a look at what else we've got. So the ironwood table is pretty low like this, so we don't want that. Something taller, probably likely in the storage section. So having a look at taller items in the storage section that is flat, you could stack the wooden box, and you have to be really careful with this terrain because if it's not visually glitching, you can put these down. I think those ones are too close together. But you get the idea. You can skip all this if you don't want to. You kind of get the picture. I don't want to be visually glitching out. So I'll put that there. Put one there. Put that there. Put that there. And then chuck Anubis down. Keep building, buddy. And again, you know, they're quite low. They are quite low. Are you done? Get out. So jumping across to, whoopsie, the flower beds are going to be like wobbly. That's the only sort of issue with that, just because of the terrain again. But what can you do? So again, you can sort of put them on the edge, right? And then and they're expensive too, because those flowers are usually found, if you don't have them, the flowers can be found at those wildlife sanctuaries. That's where you can get those from. So here we've got the front of that, and then we're sort of dealing with the side of it over here. And then we'll have this sort of gap in the middle. But again, it's just all sort of dealing with the smoke and mirrors of Palworld. And then they're already built, so we can let's see what else we can put in there. Pal. The Statue of Power can go in there like that, but we have to consider what goes around it. So again, it's likely going to be pot plants and same old again. So here we can just put it wherever it lets us do it. We can just put that there. Just put that there. It'd be nice if you could just have, like, you know, I mean, that would actually probably work. Let's just get rid of that one. That one. Actually, maybe we'll put that down, see if that works first. Where, you know, it might be just stacking benches on benches on benches on benches on benches non-stop, which we've done many, many, many times. The most pleasant of experiences. Oh, for goodness sakes. You know you're tired when you start breaking things like that. Flower bed. Back to the flower bed. All right. Oh, that's right. We've got to... That's what people taught me. I'm like, why is stuff exploding? They're like, Epic, it's too many blueprints down. You need to make your stuff first. Okay. I'm doing it. Now I can make my new flower bed. Keep building, buddy. Burn that midnight oil. We'll help him out with that. So that's basically what it is. God, it takes so long. Now let's get out that Pal statue of power once he's finished that. Hopefully you'll just suck him up for a second. See if it'll let us do it. Oh, yes it will. Yes it will. You just got to get it in the right spot. All right, Anubis out. And then go back to your benches. So over that section, we just have one bench in the middle. If you want the continuity. And then just chuck your pot plant. Just chuck them. Chuck your pot plants around the place. It's the only way to deal with it. It's just crazy. I'll never understand what is going on with the quality testing. It's like, is nobody, checking on this stuff? Is nobody going, hey, you can't actually build this anymore. What the fuck is going on? I've got a defensive wall that you can only build on the earth now. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you muck with those features? It's so strange. Need more fibre. Just a very odd thing to do, I think. It's what it does. So crazy. Oh, there's a meteorite over there. Probably don't want to go up there, do I? Let's get the dragon out. And we'll just chop this tree down. Get your fibre on. Your dragon, engage. And they're falling all the way back down. And back to Anubis. Chuck him on out. And then once we get these lights going, you're going to look real good. So just keep going stupid with the potted house plants wherever you can put them. Yours will be different from mine because they're all different depths. Unfortunately, can we put the big one in here? I'm asking for too much. Now, you can put, absolutely, you can for sure put the hot springs. The hot springs, you could just chuck over all these things. If you want palm tree things over it, which will look really strange, but absolutely it works. I'll show you that in a second. I just got it. There we go. And then again, go stupid with your pot plants around the base areas to sort of break it up. And on the chair. Can you move? God's sake, every time you do this stuff to me. So let me just show you the hot springs one coming under infrastructure. Like you could just chuck it, literally just go bang. Can you go away? Helpful Harry all the time. Like that. But I just thought it looked weird. I thought it looked really odd to have this, massive castle and have these palm trees. I just thought, it's a bit strange. I particularly like the look of that. So as you can see, we've got Anubis chilling out over there. We've got our flowers there. We haven't even done the lampposts or anything. I kind of feel like there should be 2 Anubises there, to be honest with you. But you could have the fountain over here, for example. But again, look how deep that is. So then we've got to consider, what objects do we have to elevate whatever we build on it? Do we go back to stacking the benches? It can be a little bit fiddly with those because the terrain can be wobbly, and it means that if you do put a fountain there, it could look very bad. The cable reel is really quite great when you need some height, but the downside to it is that It doesn't cover the whole area. Oops. And what that means is that if, for example, you've got a fountain in there, you've still got holes around, so you've still got to put all your pot plants and stuff around the place. So we need some ingots here, which we can just travel back to our other base and grab some of those. Because God knows how many is there. All the ingots you could poke a stick at. This is, again, tutorial for that if you want it. I sorted these out, I remember now. Ingot. Don't tell me I used them all. I think I did. Actually, let's see. PAL fluids. Huh. Okay, well, there's some ingots hiding somewhere. We're going to get our wandering merchant out. We're going to get some of these. We'll grab this, we'll grab this, we'll grab this. We'll grab that. Yeah, we can grab this one. Oops. And then I think I've got some stuff here. Yeah, all right, let's go get him. Get some PAL fluids. Come here, buddy. Sell. So we're going to sell this, that, and this. Thank you. And flame resistance. We need the red boy. Need the red boy out. Bring me my red boy. Can't remember which one it is. See. Yes, it is. Come here. Maybe it's not that one. For goodness sake, which one? I should just call him Fluid Merchant. Right, have you got it? Come here. I know one of them has it. I just can't remember which one it is. 26. There we go. I don't think I need 521 of them. I don't think I need that. All right, 300. That'll do. All right, and then we'll travel back home. Oh. I did a bad thing. I did a really bad thing. Just don't even look at me. Don't even look at me. That's right. So we just want to be buildings here. All right, let's get... Oh, we already got a team. It was nice I brought them all out. I might even make a few of these if I've got enough. So that. I don't have enough ingots though. So maybe I should cook those while we're waiting. Get out of my way. So we need some ore. All right, I think we'll get this base popping off while we're not here. So let's go grab some. First of all, we'll grab one of these. We'll grab 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. We'll grab 4. Well, yep. We need some mining. More mining guys too. Actually, we'll just send them everywhere. So all of them. Send them all out. Full bang. Then I think that's everybody. I'm sure I've left the doors open too. We'll get some Lileen's out too in here. Hell's Lileen gone? Lileen, I like dripping. All right, so we've got the crude oil going and everything else, but we've got enough to make that fountain anyway, which is what I wanted to do. So traveling back to the base, I knew this part would be very unpleasant. So we'll go grapple over to our chest, dump all the stuff in there that we don't need right now. All right, and back out the front. And over here. So this one's going to be interesting. It might pay, I reckon, to get that steel thing, the cable reel, and try and put it over that side. Just put it there. Then if it lets us go do the wooden benches next to it, I don't know if it's going to let me fit them in. It is letting me do it there. So I'll quickly build that. And then stack that one on top of it. Ah, God, I just had it then. So it's screen glitching out. There's that one. Yep. There we go. Build it. Don't be difficult, don't you dare. Just try and do it over here. Yep. And then we'll leave the big steel really thing to last because we can walk through it while it's unbuilt. Okay, and then we should be able to build another one on this bit here. Yep. And then we can build it again. Build that one again, and then build another one on top of that. And then they should be able to kind of hang over the edge. Jump up here. Yep. And then another one on top of this one. Probably should have built that one a bit further over. Wooden bench. Just build it like at the edge. Like there. And then hopefully we can put like a wooden stool. Yeah, that's right. Good. Wooden stool. I just had it. Yeah. It's so much fiddling around, I know, but what can you do? All right, get Anubis out, let him build everything, and then we'll put the fountain on top of that, and then that means that we can put the pot plants all on top of everything else. Fingers crossed. Build it. All right, get out. We'll see if it'll let me do it. Yeah, it will. And it's nice and straight also. So we've got that. What the hell? Oh, we need more flowers for that. Anubis, build it. And then just go nuts with your flowers again. Potted house plants, etc. Just like line them up. So they're like scattered. And have some like more bloody fibre. Not chopping you down. That would be sacrilege. Chop it, buddy. We need some more of that. So one has to be quite creative with the items they have. That is for sure. sleep time again. Many nights have passed. Back through the front, get away from me. All right, and back to this part. Actually, I'll remove that. Oh, no, I want to remove it. No. The wooden barrel would be nice to just put there. Just scatter. Anubis, I do actually need you. Let's get it on. Got that bit there, lovely. Good. Back to the potted house plants everywhere. Again, just try and just get them right on the edge. So they're hanging off and hiding the unattractive parts. Like, just give us some more bloody plants. I don't think I'm asking for much. I really don't. I don't think I'm being greedy. I just don't. Like, why give me this thing when it's exactly the same pot plant as that? It's just got a stand on it. We should make the plants like red, like the flowers red or something, you know? I don't think I'm being demanding. I don't know how hard it is to make such items in a game, but I know that bloody Fallout spits content out, aesthetic content out every single week. And I'm sure community people would just offer their creations. No problem. Can I build this, bruh? Oh. Yeah, well, that'll do it to you, won't it? Never enough fibre. Making so many flowers. Jeez Louise. All right, back to it. God, if they didn't have this grapple, I don't know if I'd be playing it for this long. It's a lifesaver. So, again, just rub it on the corner of it. Corner. Just need a little something, change it up a little bit in here. And I don't know if I want to we should put an actual bench in front of it. And then put the big one behind it. It is a bit big, that one. Potted house plant. It's just filling in all the gaps. And yours are going to be different from mine. I'm just slapping them around. God, that's actually really pretty. I'm not going to lie. Ran out of fibre again. I've run out of fibre. It's been so long that this tree has grown back. This should be the last of that though. But you get the idea. with these defensive walls, if you're hell-bent like I was on making them and having them exist on a build, then you're just going to have to work with what you got. It is what it is, and you can't do a damn thing about it. Anubis, come back out. Where the hell you are. So I don't think I've had so many plants in a build before. I really don't. I think this is the maximum capacity. And you know I hate those fern-looking, or the palm-looking ones. Oh, my God. There's plants coming out the A. Can you build this or what? I'll do it. Should fire your ass. There you go. Look at it. It's so pretty. It's almost like thank you for not letting me have defensive walls on foundations. Thanks for that. All right, so that's looking beautiful. Can you get out? Fired. All right, let's get your dragon out. Let's fly above and have a look at that. Oh, my. We need something in front of that other defensive wall. I might put another fountain there. You know, for that balance. But like I was saying, what you could do, you could run a rug. You could run the red carpet along the whole front of it. But your pals and yourself, if you run over that rug, you're going to fall into it. Unless you put those benches in there, in those holes. But if the terrain is crooked, then obviously the rug is going to look broken and like very crooked. So you need to go get some beautiful flowers. So let's get on with the next part. Hopefully you got through that. All right. Again, leave your comment below if you've got any other ways to fill those holes in an aesthetic way. So when you want to get your flowers, skip through this if you don't know how to get flowers. There's a wildlife sanctuary down here. That's exactly where we're going to go to. So let's fly to your dragon. This is a quick way to get your flowers. And that's what it looks like. It's got this sort of spiky, craggy looking look to it. So we're going to fly there. We don't even have to get off our mount for it. We're just going to sort of zoom down, grab them and take off. And also grab those chests while we're here too. Now, if you find that your character is, unable to get out here, you can change your world settings so your character doesn't get out of stamina, etc. It's not a mod; it's just a feature in the custom settings that you can change if you want to go to these wildlife places. If you want to suffer, then go nuts. But this is how to do it. Give me my box. So we've got a training manual, ancient technical manual there. And this is where all the flowers are. So here, grab it and go, grab it and go, grab it and go. There's naughty men everywhere here. Grab it and go. There's another chest, grab. Flowers, grab. And sometimes you get really cool pals over here, really special ones. Some more flowers. I think I only needed 3. To build another fountain. So then it's got another level up here. With another chest here. Grab it. Okay. I've got a Jormuntide there. And then we've got a chest there. Watch out. Pendant of Diligence, a slab fragment, Belenor's slab fragment. Up here, go. Training manual, again, makeshift handgun schematic. Flowers I see down here, there's 2 lots. 1, 2, shit. Get back on our boy. And then you sometimes have to get down low to see them, to see the flowers. There's another chest there. Another training manual. And there's another flower hiding around the corner. And there's another flower over here. Bang, got them. So that's all those bits done. Sometimes I used to put the hell's in the water there? I think it's just a fast travel point. Sometimes I like to put a PAL box over on those islands so you could just, farm the flowers. So we're back here. I can't even be bothered flying there. Traveling. So now we can build again, thank God. And then we could basically just put 2 lots of flower beds there. We don't have enough. I'm just thinking about, that's right, I want to do a water fountain there again to match the other side. Water fountain will look good. I don't know if I want to do a water fountain with 3 flower beds around it. No, we don't. We don't want any flower beds. We just want... I do want one more. Let's just go get our ingots. We might put a flower bed there. I don't know. Yes. So let's chuck those ingots in the oven. We have to go up to the mining spot up here. What you doing, buddies? 3,000. Nice work. And then we just go to the window. Select recipe, ingot, and then just go. Look at that. Sick. Start cooking them, buddy. And off you go. And he's just going to go nuts on those. It seems that we do have more flowers here. It's interesting. Just need some cement, which you do have back at the other base. So, cement, we need power fluids in the box back at the other base. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder where they are. Oh, there they are. They're right in the box here. Give me them. Thank you. We need those. All right, we'll grab these. Oh, God, he's already at 250. Hop off. All right, and then we can drop it back here. And then we'll build the fountain. And then we'll go nuts with the... Oh, I should have grabbed some fibre too, but whatever. This and dump all. I forgot to sell those things, silly pants. Oh no, I just picked them up, didn't I? And don't forget to pop them. So let's pop those now since we got them. No, I want this one. The technical manual is what I wanted. All right, so what I reckon we'll do is out here, can we go to production, make a logging site just here, Anubis. I don't care if it's back the front, I don't care. Then I want to have the crusher next to it. Okay, get him doing that. Get some choppers out there and then they can do all the fibre. If I'm going to go nuts with pot plants, that's what I'm going to have to do. So let's go quickly. We need choppers. I need to put these in order. What does that shroomer do? Let's go sort by lumbering. Okay. Zoom across, zoom across, zoom across. To lumbering. We would like level 3. 1, 2, 3. Bushy does it too. I don't want them to chop my other trees down. That will do, I reckon. Surely that'll be enough. Yeah, that'll be enough. Actually, one more. One more chopper. Let's get another bush here. I don't know what you're doing around here, Lulu. Where's my bloody ring? Oh, I think I put it in the box. Well, but you just punched the shit out of her. Oh boy. Alright, let's get a ton of that. Oh, we need a water. We need a water boy. Need to spin that wheel. Pinking is a nice all-rounder. I'll take whoever. I'll take whoever wants to do it. Let's get a big Jorman tied out. Yeah, he's doing it through the wall immediately. It's crazy. Like I said, you know, people wondered, like I said, epic. How the hell can my big fat pal fit through and do his job? That's how he does it. Bro doesn't have to be, you know, rubbing his nuts on the job. They do it through the walls. They're talented like that. So, that's done. Now, I can finally get back to business. Water fountain in the middle. Click. It's not Santa, it's not Santa, girlfriend. You gotta have it in the middle. And then you can just go stupid with your wooden benches. You're not going. We'll actually do wooden barrel thing again, just to scatter them around a little bit, and then go to our furniture, the wooden bench stuff again. Actually, I don't want that one there. I want that wooden bench there. And then another wooden bench over this side. There. Get my Anubis out here. And build. And then pot plants again, and pot plants again, and pot plants again. The other reason why we need the ingots is because we need to have the lampposts actually functioning. So there's that part too. Because they are really, I think, very important to have. Where are you going, brother? It's safe for you to go away. I said you bloody help me build. Oh my God, you are being so recalcitrant. You keep jumping on me. Weirdo, stop it. I don't know what's going on with the world at the moment. I'll tell you what. Tabletop houseplant. Put some of these depressing ones around. All right, back to the potted house plants. Dump them down, dump them down. They have to be as nuts as the other side, obviously. You don't want to go glass, do you? I don't know what that noise is you made, buddy, but it's not healthy. All right, lacking fibre, but it's okay because we've got the whole fibre centre out there now. Let's see how these pricksters are going. 143. Good job. 100 that. 142. Grab that. 1,000. Thank you for that. Yeah, you get that wood, buddy. Ah, okay. Let's get our dragon out and fly on out. Oh, you are looking special. So the lampposts are going to be nice, I think. This is where we're at. Anyway, I love the triple pointed roofs. That's as good as we're going to get when it comes to making a magical castle. The side of it is beautiful also. We need to connect these through. Oh, I think that door is a problem actually. Or maybe the tree just... Maybe I've encroached too much in the zone where the tree pops up, because there is a cherry blossom tree that goes there. I kind of want that area connected, and I kind of want it to be wood, to be honest with you. This section here, I feel like that needs to be wood. Currently, all the wood is being used for creating fibre at the moment. But this is where you could do all your little final touches, etc. So we'll go grab some wood over here. They're slapping that tree stupid. We'll cancel that. We'll take that. Get up. God, you're so quick. Right, just stop it. Stop it. All right, we'll just let them do it. You're too efficient. The pricksters are too efficient. All right, and then just continue on with the wooden foundation around the place. I just think it looks lovely. I don't want to connect that yet in case that tree magically appears again. All right, let's sleep, see what this looks like in the daytime. I know you're looking at the beds going, Epi, can I make your pal some beds? Give me a break. We'll get to it eventually. I feel like something should be in there. I do feel like there should be another Anubis. I really do. You could put the spinning cat thing there, but I think it's just going to look weird. It's just too small. I don't know. I'm a bit funny about it. Oh! To break that up to make the tree come back. I just can't bloody remember which spot it is. I don't want to break that part. We'll see if it comes back there. Remember, that's where the cherry blossom tree appears. I hope that it comes back there. Oh, that would be so lovely if it does. Just ignore his tail through there. Other things that you can have as a feature. I mean, you can have all your picnic tables and stuff out there, the decorative shelves, the ivy over there, over there, on the walls. Lovely. We've got enough fibre, don't we? That's for damn sure. Gently covering the windows. Don't go too crazy with it though. It starts wacky after a while. But especially with these flat walls, it does certainly break them up. You've got fibre, you may as well use it. Don't forget to do up high. And I've got to say that the vines look really nice through glass. So I think we might cover a whole sort of side of a glass wall with vines. This is definitely a side I want to slap vines on. That's beautiful. Look at that. Just stunning. It's just stunning. These little touches. And open here. So you could put vines on the outside of that one if you wanted to make it look interesting. Hey, I said to put it on there. So when you go through, you know, this subtle kind of textured feature is so pretty. And it just breaks it up a little bit too. So this big sort of gaping wall has some little bits of ivy, especially with this indoor, outdoor. Get away from me. Indoor, outdoor area. Don't worry about that merchant. He's fine. And all the back too. You know, I'd have some ivy creeping up because it's too sterile how it is like that to me. Like I said, yeah, sure, I want modern, but there's still some sort of indoor swimming pool kind of sterility to it. So to have some sort of natural features, I think, is a nice idea. You do whatever you want. Slap them around. Just a bit here and a bit there. Look at this guy. Get your aqua aerobics on. Yeah, you are looking fine. Scatter them. Scatter them around. I like these bright ones too. Lovely. How have I run out of fibre already? I wonder if I can reach it through that. I can. Oh, I should have built that a little bit closer. If I built it a little bit closer, we could have grabbed the fibre through the wall. I can move it. Anyway, you get the gist. We go vine nuts. Curtain of vines. But yeah, once this has lights, you are going to look real good. All right, so let's have a little flyover again now that it's complete. Oh, oh my goodness, it is beautiful. So now what I'm looking at is the front. I don't mind that area that you can see on the right-hand side with the grass. What you could do with that is you could have some stairs going down if it's going to let me do it. So jumping across to stone stairs. See this again on Xbox controller. Put your stairs like with the crosshair is, where it makes it kind of build it up. Rotate like that and then hold your left trigger down. Right? So again, stone stairs, left trigger down. That's just the finishing touches that make... This one might look absolutely stupid. Yeah, look at it. So we'll not be putting that there. And just these lovely little features there. And they make it look real nice. Same over here, but I don't want to go stupid because you know I'm waiting for that cherry blossom tree to come back. So I would I don't know. I hope it's not in that spot. My God, look at all the rebuilding I have to do. But that looks beautiful. So when it comes to pal beds, you can put them all in the wings. You can put them all out in here if you want to. You could close it off. You know, I mean, you can figure it out, I'm sure, with without any problem. This dude is really pissing me off. Should have got a smaller boy. But anyway, you've got your own little lagoon. Look! You can actually get outside. Having the most grandest of times. And let's go out through the waterfall side. Move. This little secret part. And what happens? Nothing. Oh God. Yes, you can. So you can fast track down the bottom here. And there is a chest down the bottom. Yeah. I do have lock picking. Oh, maybe it's in the other one. Ooh, that's good to know that spawns there, isn't it? Oh God, there's a boss there. I forgot about him. Get your lock picking up. Oh, this shit's all over my other castles. Don't lie about it. All right, so that will do it for that. Next part is going to be finalising all the lighting and everything like that. If you want to get into that, you just go nuts and do it yourself. So I'll move on to the next part. Now moving on to our lighting. We're going to build a basic power generator over here, just out of the way. It's 50 ingots and 20 electric organs. You don't need to be fancy with the big generators here because we're not doing any crude oil extraction, so we could shove it anywhere you want. So we'll just put it over here so we don't have to see it. There. Get your Anubis out. I'm going to build... Oh, we need some wood. Oh, there's wood there. Silly pants. And then I'll just put one of these here. And then we can just put the rest of the wood in. Whoops! Put the rest of the wood in there. Let him build that. So that means now we can build the lampposts that I wanted to do. And I want to have simple retro. I like the simple ones for over here to make sure that they're on within the borders. I'd like you to build that, could you? Built it. Thank you. And then I don't mind the stylish street lamps for this part here, depending on how you want to run it. This is so pretty. I never know like which way I should have them, to be honest though. I want to have them like every bit there, or we'll do just simple's nice, I think. So where do I want to have them? One there. 1, 2. What do you think? Yeah, I reckon there's nice. So I've got 3 in between. So this one's going to be here. I actually might need more, I'm not sure. Simple here. 1, 2. And here. It might not be enough. It might not be enough. Oh, we need the electric boy. We need the electric boy. Hang on. Get our electric boy out. Power it up. There he is. He can go generate the power for that. Have a sleep. Let him do his thing. Let's see. I kind of like the more shapely ones, actually. I don't mind the simple ones for over here. I think they look nicer over here. Actually, a nice simple one would be cool to sort of shove in. Alright, if I could, oh, I could have just fit that one in there then. Oh, that'd be great if I could just sneak it in there. Oh my God, that would be heavenly. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to? I reckon I'll be able to do it. I do. I reckon I'll be able to do it with this one. I reckon I'll be able to sneak a simple one in. I don't want to put it on the goddamn thing, but I'd love to put it just in there. I might regret it. Who knows? Oh, I just did it. I think. Did it do it? Sneaky pants. I'm trying to look. I've filled this in so well. I did it. I saw it. Come on. I just saw it down there. Don't you trick me. Don't you dare. I'll actually just get rid of this one here. I don't know why I'm whispering for. Come on. Don't play silly buggers with me. Damn you. God, I just want to bloody... I don't want it floating on top of the big things. I want it hidden. I want it sunken. God. I mean, you could put like a wall lamp down here. You could do it down there. That's possible. That'll light it up a little bit. All right, they're lit up now. So let's shut this door. Get your dragon out and have a little fly. That's so pretty. It's so pretty. I know that one definitely needs some light behind it. This is where you sort of tune into the sort of anomalies. What's sort of missing in each little spot. So that's just a nice little bit there. Build that there. Simple one. Don't know if I'll be able to get away with. Oh, Nelly. I know I'll be able to get it in here by getting rid of that. I think, yeah, there we go. Just sort of sneak him in there. That one you don't really need because it's already got... I'm disturbed by this one. I don't want that there. I want a simple one in that zone. And it's easy to do. I just have to break those benches up and then leave enough space for it. That's really all there is to it. So we can do that here. Simple. Maybe those double ones wouldn't be too bad out the front. Because it is quite a grand looking castle. Alright, let's do that. No, I'm going to miss it. Let's see. Simple. There. Oh, there it is. There it is. That goes. Just got there. Oh, that's lucky. Very lucky. All right. So back to put that one on there. Balance it on there. That. Potted house plant. That'll do. And then get Anubis out. Buddy, I want you to build that goddamn light. I hope you can do it. Yes, light it up. Light it up, my friend. I do feel like that one kind of should. But you know I do go nuts at the lighting sometimes. Simple. Oh, it's going to make me put it on top of everything. Oh, you don't really want a big thing sticking out like that. It's freaking weird. I don't think it's going to give me space to do it. Oh, shivers, it did. I think. Unless it just like tricked me for a second up there. I don't know. I think it did trick me. Yeah, we could remove the flower box and then do it. That would work. I don't know if I want to. All right, let's have a flyover. Anubis, get out. There we go. Oh, you are beautiful. That looks lovely. I'm concerned about that cherry blossom tree not coming back yet. I've got a feeling it might be on that corner. On that corner. Maybe. God, that's so pretty. Let's open this and get off it. Get off. I'm just curious about the lighting at night time under here. Curious how that will look. There's all these little touches. Flat, yeah. I know where he's going. Be a good way to hide that so I can't see the wood burning. Just the flame would have been nice. But again, it's all smoke and mirrors about putting things down and hiding them and blah, blah, blah. A nice little feat should be to put a campfire like here. So you can't see the wood, but you can see the flame from inside. Get down. Get out of my house. So you can see it burning. There's flames burning from over there. And then just doing that throughout. I'm so annoyed that that tree hasn't come back. Frustrating. But what a place. And yeah, I still don't know if I want to do anything with this grassed area at all. I think it's just nice to have. Sometimes you can just do too much. Oh, screenshot time. That's so pretty. Oh, I didn't shut the door. Sometimes less is more. You don't want to go. I'll do a whole nother video on the decoration of it. But as you know, that could take a long time. Beautiful. Oh, just have to change the angle a bit for that gate because it's got a little gap there. I'll have to fix that later. Bummer about that cherry blossom tree though. Screenshots left, right and center. And you're going to have so much fun decorating this. My God. You might want to change the flooring to cobblestone. And feel free absolutely to share it in the Discord, child. Love to see them. Love to see the changes. You could put pillars down here, for example. Like I've said before, I'm not a big fan of them. I just find the stone ones to be quite sort of spindly looking. I don't know. It's very like... I'm just not a big fan of using them. I don't know why that is. It's just put that there, put that there. You know, it does add depth, but it's jarring at the same time. And I like big, like chunky pillars. I don't like these flaccid little skinny worm ones. I think, you know, like at that moment we've got this seamless outlook, and then you start putting pillars in and it's like you're ruining that. I'm taking them away. You're ruining that immersion of bringing the outdoors in. You know what I mean? Like now it's just like, I can breathe again. Before it's like, what the? This motherfucker's doing laps. What you doing, buddy? Oh, he's gathering the rocks. So that's what it is now. We're going to do a flyover. I've got to get the screenshots for the video. But absolutely beautiful castle, my God. Far better. I think it's far better. Even though the other one was bigger and all that stuff, this one is, I think, by far superior. I really do. And it took a lot of takes when I was doing, I probably should put those corners in before I take photos. A lot of takes when it came to the roof section and all of that trauma of inside and at the back of the place. So I could put some tables and chairs out, but I don't think it's necessary right now. God damn. So in this build, you've got the dungeon underneath, the cherry blossom dungeon. You've got this magical chest right down the bottom too that spawns, and then you've got a chest that spawns out the back also. This just, oh my God. Sick. So some like when I'm looking at it now, I go, God damn, that's a good shot. But once it comes to the thumbnails, it hits a bit different. It's interesting to see which. This guy's bloody name is taking up my space. Get me out of here. You get out. I don't even know if you can hide their names. No, I always do that every freaking time. Oh. There we go. I just want to get a bit closer. There we go. Now we can see the shapes. A bit lower. I hate when that happens. Let me descend. Thank you. Like, I just want my freaking dragon out the way. But I don't want it to take up the space of the waterfall. Descend a bit. Descend a bit. Descend a bit. That's nice. That should be good. That means that I can have enough space for words at the bottom, I guess. Oh, it's just beautiful. Such a beautiful environment. As soon as I saw the cherry blossoms, like, oh my God, I must. That's a nice shot too. Bang. Just stunning, just really stunning. That water. I'm so glad that I changed my whole build and went, oh yeah, let's move it so it fully captures that waterfall flowing from the actual build. Look at it. God damn. This whole outdoor, it's just, I mean, I'm sure people are going to, oh, it's not very practical. Go to my other video. Go to the other video and you'll see how practical that one is. I don't think you can get more practical than that. I really don't. I challenge somebody to be more practical than the bases that have been built. It's just sick. It's so sick. I'm done. All right, just stay tuned for the decoration one. I need to get this done and out so you can do it ASAP. Let's begin. And don't forget to like, subscribe if you've been here the whole time. Till then.